the light on the Latissima Plus Delonghi Nespresso machine. It's suggesting that I run a D-scale, so I'll do that shortly. Alright, so if you've had a Delonghi Latissima Plus machine for a while, you probably would see this light here. Now that's not saying that there's anything wrong with the machine, it's broken or anything like that. All it needs is a simple D-scale. So if you hop on the Nespresso website, or if you go into the Nespresso store, you can buy one of these descaling kits. Alright, so basically what it is, it gets rid of the lime and the calcium buildup that goes inside all your machine, and makes your coffee taste a little bit funny. I haven't really noticed a bit of a difference in the taste or anything like that, but it's telling me I need to descale it, so we'll go ahead and descale it. So any one of these, I've already used one of them before. In this kit you get 2 satchels, so you can do the descaling twice, and the instructions. Now, the instructions aren't for the Latissima Plus machine here, they're for the Latissima Premium and the Latissima. Right, so there's some slightly different instructions on how to do this, but basically what you want to do is, and in front of the machine here, you'll see a little opening, and you pull this little part out. Alright, and it goes here where your milk container, your rapid foamer or whatever it's called, usually goes. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull that out, I'm going to click him in, and you'll watch the buttons, they'll change. So now it knows that it's going to be into cleaning mode. Alright, so I've got a Chinese container here that's one of the larger size ones, because basically what you need to do is fill up your water reservoir here and add the contents of this satchel. Now it's like it's an acid, it's a lactic acid, so it's not the same as like your CLR cleaner, which is, I think that's a sulfamic acid. So it's best to just use what they say to use. I mean, it's not an expensive kit. I think all up it's about 10 or 12 Australian dollars for a 2-pack kit. So as I said, you can do it twice. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add the satchel with the water. I'll have to put the camera down for a minute. Alright, so that's the contents of one packet in there. And what you're going to do is fill it up to the maximum level of on the container there, and add it to the machine. So we've got our solution mixed in the container there in the water reservoir. Now in the book, if you've got a different machine, it has, you know, push these 2 buttons, wait for them to flash, do this, do that, blah blah blah. As you can see, as soon as I put that connection in, it has that button flashing there, which is your cappuccino button. Make sure there's no pod in it, no, there's nothing in there, and just push the button. So what it's going to do is alternate between out of here and then out of here. And it's going to repeat that process over and over again, sort of flushing it one way, flushing it another way, until that reservoir is empty. So this process can take up to about 10 minutes or so. So don't be in a rush to do it, just let it do its thing. Alright, we'll come back later. Show you there, guys, was it went through and left about that much in there. That light started flashing orange again, so I pressed that and it began to come out there, as you just saw, quite rapidly. so it drains the rest of it out of there and shuts off automatically. Alright, so what you want to do now, tip that down your sink, probably give the sink a good clean out too. I'd give this a good rinse out with running water, give it a good rinse out, and repeat the same process just with fresh water in there. Let it run through your whole system, and just to be on the safe side, you don't really want to be drinking that acid too much. I'd probably just run it through just as you would normally run a coffee, but with no pot in there, and just push a couple of longs or shorts just to run some more fresh water through it. But other than that, it's almost done. So we'll go ahead and wash those out, fill it up with water, and carry on. Okay, so the last step is clean him out, as we've just done. Fresh water in there. Put that back in. It'll reset back to the descaling mode, and push it. And I'm just going to do this whole process again, but with fresh water. Alright, so after that's finished, you're basically good to go. Enjoy. The light on the Latissima Plus Delonghi Nespresso machine, it's suggesting that I run a descale. So I'll do that shortly. Alright, so if you've had a Delonghi Latissima Plus machine for a while, you probably would see this light here. Now that's not saying that there's anything wrong with the machine, it's broken or anything like that. All it needs is a simple descale. So if you hop on the Nespresso website, or if you go into the Nespresso store, you can buy one of these descaling kits. Alright, so basically what it is,